Freedom means the supremacy of human rights everywhere.
A 1941 State of the Union address that changed American history.
So this is the essential excerpt from the Four Freedoms speech. This is a speech that Roosevelt gave before we were involved in World War II.
A president many Americans see as one of the top three the U.S. has had.
Because he inherited a depression greater than the one that Obama has.
FDR outlined four key freedoms.
Freedom of speech and expression, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear.
Today carved in granite at a memorial dedicated to the 32nd President of the U.S.
I think it's going to become an icon similar to the Statue of Liberty.
Welcome to Four Freedoms Memorial Park.
An astonishing piece of architecture that was designed by Lou Kahn back in 1972-73.
Completed 4 decades later, the memorial had a path of struggle. The architect's unexpected death in 1974 and New York City's bankruptcy issues never made the timing right until now. Built on an island in the East River between Manhattan and Queens, the park is intended to remind its visitors that with a strong leader, the U.S. was once able to get through tough times, a notion more relevant for Americans now than it has been since the Great Depression.
Of this kind of forced perspectival view.
Architect Gina Pollara is the executive director here.
When I started this project, people said, you know, who cares about FDR? He's dead. Who cares? He left a country better than it was when he took office.
Gina says FDR's legacy is a playbook to be followed by those in power today.
Jobs, 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 jobs. He really made sure that people in all areas of life were able to be employed, and were able to be employed doing what they wanted to do.
The United Nations, an organization FDR was involved in founding, faces the memorial park. Ambassador William Vanden Heuvel's memory of FDR as a leader inspired him to spearhead the completion of the project, funded by the state and the city, as well as private donors.
Franklin Roosevelt was the person who changed the nature of our government so that it became an instrument of social justice and helped people who were in need.
A key challenge for modern America, split on how active a role government should take in helping its citizens.
Are we going to have medical assistance? Are we going to have Social Security? Are we going to have a government committed to peace instead of to war?
Questions tackled by FDR to be addressed again by America's leadership today. Anastasia Churkina, RT, New York.